Okay, so during my reflection, the first part of the grip cycle is to go over the description, which I kind of talked about in the introduction. Okay, so I was again observing a second grade teacher teaching a math lesson. She also teaches all subjects. There were 16 students, and basically she started off the lesson with a hook where she showed a picture of Disney World and kind of talked about Disney World, and it had a picture up there. And then that led into her discussion over the place value of the tens, ones, and hundreds. Also, during her lesson, I kind of felt like the beginning was really great for the students. That hook really got them engaged and kind of got me engaged as well because, it was just something new that and fun that the kids enjoy, or, you think of Disney World and they're like, ooh, fun. So I think that was great. I did like how she used different manipulatives when she was showing the tens, ones, and hundreds block. She actually had visual representation so the students could see that. And then when she added the thousandths place with the large block, that was really great for them to be able to connect the place value with the visual. So that would help them see, okay, the 1 is really small, then it goes to the 10 stick, then it goes to the larger flat hundreds, and then it goes into the big block with the thousands. So I think it's really important, especially in second grade or lower grades, to really show those manipulatives so they can make a connection between the numbers and the visuals. I think the whiteboards were really engaging. Over time, they were starting to, I think, become a little bit of a problem, just because the students were getting restless and things like that. I do like how she used the pink, the think pair share strategies. It's just really great for students to communicate. What I guess I would recommend is not calling on students, or no, I'm sorry, not having volunteers, but either maybe calling or have students, discuss, and then, it just helps with those certain students who kind of check out all the time that, we know that happens. Let's see. I think once she started into the book, the students really started getting restless. I mean, they had been sitting on the floor for about 40 minutes, or, at that time, at the beginning of the book, it was probably about 25 minutes. So I think maybe having like an activity or something where they're up, or maybe starting the book first at their desk and then moving to the floor, I think that would have really helped with the students not getting so restless. But I feel like the book should have been first and then led into the application piece of actually finding or solving for the tens, or the hundreds, tens, and ones place value and asking those questions. I think that's what probably needed to be switched to make it go a little bit smoother, because I could tell during the reading that the students really were just, you had, the certain students who always pay attention, and then a lot of them kept turning around, shifting back and forth, and they just were really kind of bored at that. But overall, the teacher is really engaging. She uses great hand signals to get their attention. I really liked the pin on the cap when I know that, you're finished. The thumbs up, thumbs down if you agree, disagree. I think there needs to be a little bit more discussion between the students and not just her teaching. But, because I teach sixth grade, so, I want them to discuss a lot more because, they learn better as teachers. And so I feel like that could be the same way as second grade as well. I think she addressed any kind of behavior issues instantly. You could tell that the students really know her expectations because the majority of them were following directions, being quiet. When she counted down to 0, they were already quiet at 3. She did I feel like she's done a great job establishing those rules, as you can tell. The classroom environment I felt like there was a lot going on. Now it's easier for me because I only teach one subject, so I don't know what it's like to be a teacher who teaches all the subjects and you have different things for different subjects. But it was a nice setting. There was chairs and more innovation of students being able to sit in different spots. But during her lesson, I think she could have utilized that a little bit more instead of them just being in one location. But overall, she was very positive, and I really think that she's built a great relationship with her students while she's teaching.